The rhino hadn't drunk water for 10 days, but the water under the rock was completely unreachable. It got so angry that it used its horn to flip the rock away. It thought it could finally drink the water. But who knew the water underneath would dry up in an instant? It had no choice but to stick its tongue into the cave, yet it still couldn't touch any water. This really pissed off the rhino. It directly used its horn to plow up this piece of ground, but the water flowed away to another place again. The rhino could only chase after it from behind. It quickly overtook the water flow and opened its mouth in front, waiting for the water. Unexpectedly, the water flow took a turn and flowed elsewhere. The rhino didn't give up and continued chasing after the water flow. Even a cliff ahead couldn't stop it. It thought this time it finally had it for sure and immediately opened its mouth to intercept, but the water flow still didn't stay. The rhino was very puzzled and quickly climbed up to check. Only then did it discover the water had flowed into a crevice. However, the rhino saw the bamboo forest behind it and thought of a good idea. It bit off a bamboo stalk and hollowed out the inside, directly making it into a straw. It hurried to test the effect. However, after the water flowed into the bamboo, before it reached its mouth, a stone suddenly blocked the straw. No matter how hard the rhino sucked, there was no way. The water in the straw was sprayed out by it instead, landing directly on the leaves. The rhino immediately squinted its eyes and opened its big mouth. Little did it know its horn pushed up the leaves, causing the water flow not to slide into its mouth but instead hide in a hole on the ground. This really pissed off the rhino. It started cursing wildly at the hole opening, but the sound came out from another hole. It quickly located where the water flow was. For this, it took a deep breath and blew hard toward the cave, but when it rushed over, the water source had returned to the cave again. The stubborn rhino tried many times but all ended in failure. However, at this moment it discovered there was actually a large water source behind it.